What's up, guys? Chris Chef Sports Cards here. We're doing 2022 Topps Heritage third case break number 4. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another fun weekend of breaks. If you are new to the channel, especially welcome. A little bit about us. I've been around for 5 years now. We break mostly baseball. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading, and we ship as quickly as our little hands can move. Also, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We do free breaks. When we do them, we use our subscriber list from YouTube for the random. So if you want a chance to get any future free breaks, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button. All right, let's go over the teams. Braves, Barat R. Red Sox, David L. Cubs, Brendan C. Reds, Brandon C. Guardians, Ryan M. Tigers, Richard R. Royals, Ryan M. Astros, Krista S. Angels, Bryson J. Brewers, John T. And Twins, Chris F. Mets, Brandon C. Yankees, Stephen L. Phillies, Andrew M. Pirates and Cardinals, Ryan M. Padres and Giants, Robert H. Mariners, Janice O. Rays, Kerry N. Blue Jays, Richard R. and Nationals, Ryan M. All right, let's open some cards. Hope everyone's had a wonderful week. Getting close to the holidays. Got to do the old Christmas shopping. For those of you who haven't done it yet or aren't finished quite yet. All right, let's see. For the Mets, Felix Milan buyback for the box topper. Very, very cool. I love the buybacks. I wish that's all they put in them. I also like packaging better. It's a lot nicer when you can just, top load one. Chris, John, what's up, boys? How are you? This will be our last Heritage high number break. A lot of teams didn't sell, but that's okay. That's expected at this point. I bought an extra case, so for those of you, when you get giveaway packs, you're going to see a lot of Heritage high number packs coming. And let me do a little camera securing here. All right. Let's see if we can't find something in our last Heritage break. Did you hit both of them, John? I saw that Julio. That was cool. Hunter Green rookie. Double trouble. Something like this, we just divide up. We'll go here first, there second, back and forth if we got multiples. If we got one that's numbered, then of course we'll random it amongst the teams. If we have any new people with us. Aaron Hicks. Yeah, holiday's always fun. Be fun to see what we can find tonight. And for the Brew Crew, a Kutch Clubhouse Collection relic. We've actually had a lot of pretty good hits out of Heritage high number for the little bit we did, but it's a low-end product. The interest gets lost fast. But that other case we did was none too shabby. Screwball. I gotta get my hands working. Bobby Witt rookie. Heritage high number rookies usually keep some decent value too, especially if you Get them graded. La, da, 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 da. Ethan Roberts. Ortega. Otani MVP. Kikuchi. MJ Melendez, rookie. Southside Shuffle. Nick Allen, rookie. Brendan Donovan, rookie. Jorge Soler. Hunter Green, rookie. And Kenzie Gore, rookie on the Nationals for Ryan. Numbered 68 of 673. Product of the Juan Soto trade. What was the shirt, Chris? Ruin Diaz, high number. Andrew Stevenson. Oh, look, Joey Bart. John Gray, Keston. Suzuki rookie. Sonny Gray. Oh, Brewers. Nice. How about Rodon going to the Yankees, man? It makes me sick. Makes me sick. Wander rookie performers. Too many pitchers in New York, man, between the Yankees and the Mets. Torkelson rookie. Junk, high number. We need like some kind of breakout in New York City to take care of all those arms, you know, like a arm flu of some sort. Stephen Kwan rookie. That is a Hunter Green image variation rookie for the Reds. For Brandon, not bad for $6 team. Hunter Green image variation. Very cool. Adbert Azole. And Joe Morgan. Connor Seabold. Oh, these cards drive me nuts. Ivan Castillo. That's box one. So we got good stuff coming up this weekend. Topps Chrome Black full case tomorrow night. Full case on the Topps Chrome Black. You got triple threads. I completely forgot triple threads was coming out this week. So I snuck one in for Sunday night so we could do one this weekend. Corey Seager box topper for Texas. I don't know how I blanked on old triple threads, but yeah, I saw the Jackson Churio Super. Yep. Nice card. A nice card. It's amazing he even pulled any Jack. That might be the only Jackson Churio I've seen pulled, so maybe there is only one. Not an easy card. Not an easy name to pull. That's for sure. You thinking of buying, John? Is that on your Christmas wish list for your wife? Honey, I know. You just gotta get me one thing for Christmas. Here it is right here. My wife would be like, are you out of your mind? Gabe Kapler, Manager of the Year. Wonder how much that's going to sell for, or if it's even going to sell. It's not a great time for high-end cards like that right now. If you're looking at Jeremy Pena rookie, Joe Adell high number, if you're looking to make money, man, the 50 and under range is the place you should be right now. Oh my God, another Brewers hit. Look at this. It's Brewer crazy around here. Poor John, Corbin Burns. You got to get like that sports card investor, whatever that idiot's name is. There you go, John. Brewer number 2 from 2 boxes. We're having a Brew Crew party. Dilson Lamet. Alejandro Kirk. Josh Reddick. Yeah, man. Now we got new releases coming fast and furious at Christmas time. I don't know how smart that is, but Nolan Ryan 3,000th strikeout. I think they're getting a little heavy on the releases now. Before you couldn't get anything. Now like every 2 days or something else. Julio rookie. Matt Manning rookie performers. Ugh, cards drive me crazy. Jonathan Heasley. Bryce Lewis, rookie. Cruz high number. So is everyone done shopping for Christmas, or we actually still got some time. It's funny. Like last week, because I still have to do a few things. I was kind of freaking a little bit, and I was like, oh, I have like a whole nother week. So now I am freaking some. I got to get out tomorrow and do something. I did so much catering this week. I fed what did we end up doing? Like 6,000 people this week. It's ridiculous. Like on Thursday, yesterday was Thursday, right? So we normally break Thursday, which we didn't this week because of how busy my catering stuff was. Newt Bar rookie performers and Bobby Witt rookie. I was so tired yesterday. I'm sure all of you have been this way at some point. I was so tired. I thought I was going to collapse. Like I was driving home from work and I was just like, I'm going to crash into something. I don't get Rick Wise. And I was trying to be good all week. Like I would get home in the late afternoon. I was usually going in at like 2 a.m, get home in the late afternoon, but I had to get the cards and stuff done. So Jonah came over the one day and he was like, you should go take a nap. And I was like, yeah, I think I better. Torkelson rookie. But on Thursday, man, I was so beat. I just collapsed. Diaz, high numbered. I'm like, I don't even remember driving home. And that's almost worse than, it's been many years for me, but back in the day when I used to imbibe, you drive home and you don't remember what happened, the drive. That's how I was that's how I was on Thursday. Clayton Kershaw Chrome, numbered 363 of 373. Oh, that's your Christmas shopping, the bacon for $2. What'd you get your mom, Chris? You must have got her something, right? Got her something good. Yeah, man, that's the worst. I used to, man, you talk about old age getting to you. Like, I used to be able to go like that for months at a time. I swear. Like, back when I was in my 20s, I used to work 7 days a week, 18, 20 hours a day for months at a time without taking days off. And then, of course, drinking and partying the few hours I wasn't at work. And then usually after a good 6 month run, I'd fall out one day and sleep for a weekend. Now, I can't make it 3 days. For the White Sox, Eloy image variation. What a lightweight I've turned into. Oh, you bought your mom. That's for your mom is the bacon. Is she a woman that's into bacon? Who knew, man? Turn into such a lightweight in my old age. Stephen Kwan rookie. Catfish Hunter. Chris, do you have any nieces or nephews or any kids around you have to buy for, any of that type of stuff? Wade Miley high number. She didn't want any. Oh, come on, Chris. You can't. No. You got to go get something, dude. That just gets you in trouble, man. You're obviously haven't been married, Chris. How many married gentlemen out there have heard your wives say, no, 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 I don't want anything for my birthday? And then you're sucker fool enough to do it one time? Well, you said you didn't want anything. Oh, really? Oh, I couldn't either, John. Like, I don't, I, on a very, very rare occasion, will have like a beer. And I mean, very rare. My issues weren't necessarily drinking problems. I had other issues. So, but when I stopped, when I got sober, I figured, well, I should stop drinking too. Like, if I'm going to do it, let's do it all. And I mean, when I say rare, I mean like once a year, maybe, you know. And I don't even know why, because usually once I have it, I'm like, ugh, why did I drink that? Like, it doesn't even taste good to me anymore, which is weird because, you know, I used to enjoy my beer back in the day, but I can't even imagine like being hungover. I don't think I could handle it. It's been so long. I mean, I've been sober for 18 years. Um, I know, like when we went on vacation last year, and my wife's not a drinker either. She's, you know, just like naturally not a drinker. She's Asian, and she gets that. She has this thing where like she gets real like flush when she drinks. It has a name. A lot of Asian people have it. So there's a Bobby Witt box topper. Um, so it's not really like comfortable for her to drink. Like every once in a blue moon, you know. So we were on vacation in the Dominican Republic, and one night we both had like two drinks, and I the next day was just like, oh, what did I do? You know, I'm like, that's what I used to do when I got up in the morning. You know what I mean? Had two or three drinks to get the day going. Now I have two in a year, and I'm like, oh, such a wimp. It's almost her birthday, also. Oh, come on, Chris. Rookie performer. You're just setting yourself up, buddy, for a hard fall if you don't hook your mom up for her birthday and Christmas. Go out, buy her a pair of earrings or something, and be like, here, mom, I love you. She'll go, oh, Chris, but you didn't have to get me anything. I know, but I would never do that. I'm sure most of the men on here who have been married can attest to the, oh no, I don't need anything. And then you don't get anything. And oh, somehow, yeah, at the time it's, no, no, no. Yeah, you're right. I said, you didn't need to get me anything. Oh, it'll come back to haunt you at some point. Hank Aaron highlights. Yeah, I have like 8 billion nieces and nephews on my mother's side, or my wife's side my mother, my wife's side of the family. So, Harrison High Number, she takes care of all that. Thank God. I don't know. It's weird. We used to, yeah, John knows. Falling for it too. Even if they really mean it. Ooh, we have a redemption, folks. We have a redemption. We know what it was last time we had a redemption. Let's see what it is this time. Good luck, everybody. That's upside down. Hold on. This way. Redemption. Congratulations. You're due to receive a real one autograph of Spencer Torkelson. Spencer Torkelson for Detroit. Very nice. Richard. There you go, buddy. $8 spot. Pick you up a Torkelson real one auto. Can't beat that. Your mom's one of 13 and you're an only child? Really? Wow, that's kind of odd. Especially when your mother came from such a large family. My mother was one of 13 also. And they had like multiple like SIDS deaths and miscarriages in between, like all that. Like I never met my grandmother on my mother's side, but she was pregnant like 21 times or something like that. It was like crazy. And my mother was the youngest. And her oldest sister was like 26 years older than her, I think it was, or something like that. And I remember my mother telling me stories when I was a kid, like, she would go home after school with a friend and, go home and the mother would be introduced to my mom and she'd be like, "Oh, are you so and so's daughter?" And she's like, "No, that's my sister." Like, Robert, what's up, buddy? That's really odd to be from such a large family. Did your mom not like being part of a large family? Like, I mean, my mother was odd by only having a couple kids, Pena, whereas like all of my aunts and uncles on my mother's side who came from this huge family, they all had like 8, 9, 10 kids, everyone. See, my wife's Filipino, so not only does she have a ton of relatives, but I don't know, half of them like aren't even relation, but somehow they are. You know what I mean? Like they're all somehow her nieces and nephews, even though they're not actually related. One of those type of things. So Julio rookie. All I know is when my son was little, we used to do like what's it called like a Pollyanna for the kids, flame throwing Ryan. And then somehow it went away again, and now we're back to like buying 8 billion presents for these children. The most was 4 kids, really? Huh? That's kind of surprising. But nowadays, it's so expensive to have that many kids. Like you want to have 10 kids nowadays, you have to be like independently wealthy, or live somewhere that it's like dirt cheap, like some farm in Idaho or something like that, where it's just like really inexpensive to live. Suzuki. My best friend in high school, um, they had 10 kids in their 10. Is it 10 kids? I think 10 kids in their family, and they were all adopted. Every single one of them. Like, and they lived not far from where I live now on the main line. Like, they had to be independently wealthy to raise that many kids in this area, man. You need to be independently wealthy to raise one kid around, not far from where I live. Well, you must have like a lot of cousins and stuff then, Chris, right? I mean, with your mom having such a huge family. Castellanos, Brendan Donovan rookie. See, my family on my father, see, what was weird was my mother's side. I didn't really know a lot of that family. I had ton. I had like 104 first cousins. I think it was on my mother's side of the family, but I didn't know many of them because they were all so much older than me. I mean, like honestly, if I knew them now, I mean, a lot of them. I mean, I'm almost 50, so many of them I'm sure are long dead and gone or in their 70s and 80s and stuff. So like when I was a kid, I never really knew them. I only knew a few of them. Torkelson rookie. Whereas on my dad's side, it was just like 6 of us. He had a sister, she had a couple kids. Like it wasn't on my mother's side of the family. It was like every corner you turned, there was another one. You have cousins, yeah, yeah. Like my mother had nieces and nephews that were older than she was, which is really weird. If you think about it, Stephen Kwan, Alec Manoa, high numbered, like she had like nieces and nephews that were like 10 years older than she was, or something like that, or like, or no, not 10. I think like 6 or 7 years older than she was. Yeah, like I said, nowadays it's not something you hear. Not in my area anyway. Not something you hear a lot of. I'm sure you do in other parts of the country. Jackie Bradley Jr. for Boston. 268 of 999 for David. That's funny. See, in the cousins on my mother's side, and there was either 104 or 109 first cousins. I can't remember exactly. I was fifth from the youngest. And like I said, most of them I never met, or if I did, my mother went to a this was years ago, a family reunion back like maybe like around 2003 or 2004. And there was like 700 people at it, and they figured out that it was only like not even half of the family. Like, it's so crazy. Like, just typical Irish Catholic, pumping kids out left and right, you know? You're from a small town too, Chris. Is that where is your mother from that area? Owen Miller. Like sometimes when you have a large family like that in a small town, like take over the town. You're the third oldest on your dad's side, yeah. See, my son now, I'm trying to remember. I can't remember because we've had more recently. My son is the oldest O'Neill Cruz rookie performers on my wife's one side, and there's like 50, I think there's 58 cousins or something like that. And he's like the oldest one. So, and he's only 17. So there's still a lot of young ones around. That's why my wife doesn't make me go to any family stuff like anymore unless it's a major holiday. Eduardo Garcia, because she knows I'm just going to be like, she likes to go see the little kids. And I'm like, that's okay. Oh, north of where you are? Okay, I got you. Like, I love kids, but I don't need like 24-year-olds running around my feet anymore. Sawinski Bubik. It is funny though because like my wife like mentally prepares me when the holidays come. Like she tells me weeks in advance we have to go so and so for Christmas Eve, and you know, um, it's funny too because this year I was contemplating whether I was going to use the breaks as an excuse to get out of Christmas Eve. Tom Seaver, but I guess I'm not going to break on because it's a Saturday. I guess we're not going to break that Saturday night. I have to do the family thing. But I was thinking maybe we'll break on Christmas. I was actually thinking of putting a free break together for Christmas. I'll see. I'll let you guys know this week at some point. Got some spare boxes lying around we could do something with. Little Christmas present for the so and so's out there. We'll see how this weekend goes. Billy Williams, All Star. I would have loved to have more kids. I really wish we could have had at least another one. But we had a very difficult time having the one we had, so it was kind of like we were lucky having the one. But I would have loved to have one more, especially now that I'm facing him going to college this year. Next year, I'm gonna be. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. We'll be breaking more. I can tell you that. Soul air, just to keep my mind off it. And he's been getting all these college acceptances, and so now he's gotten accepted to every school he's applied to. So now it's a matter of trying to keep him as close as possible. Connor Siebold. And for Seattle, Jared Kelnick Clubhouse Collection with the little bat action in there. Yeah, no, I don't know, man. I'm really like, and I know all parents go through this. Like, I've kind of talked about this before. My wife and I never talked about having kids like in our 20s and stuff. And one day when we actually had the conversation, it was like, do we want to have kids? We were both looking at each other like, I don't know. I mean, it was something we didn't talk about, and then we did it and we ended up having my son. And now it's like, you think to yourself, like, what am I going to do when there's no kid here? My wife's going to leave me probably about a month after. There is a Javi Baez color swap for Detroit. For Richard. Yeah, I think I'd be happy if I had one more that was like, just starting high school or something. That'd be cool. Or I'd always, of course, I would have liked to have had a daughter. So, but what are you gonna do? You got three, right, John? But yours are all older, aren't they? Aren't they? Isn't your last one like getting out of high school or whatever, right? Am I correct in that? Nolan sets inconceivable mark. Yeah, when it comes to college, one is good because although they've been offering them a lot of money, man. I'm not I'm very happy about that. So for the most part, like every school he's gotten into, oh my god, what am I doing here? Having a freak out. um, like all the schools he's gotten into, basically giving him like full scholarship, like merit scholarships. So luckily, maybe college won't cost me a complete arm and a leg. Pena rookie. I love my boys, but some days you just want to hang them. CJ Abrams. Yeah. Oh, believe me, I feel the same way about him too. There was a time, actually, John. This is actually interesting to ask you. You have all boys too, right? Isn't you have three boys, right? So my son and I, and my sister has this theory around this. My son and I, when from the time he was born until he was like 10, were inseparable. He was always with me, more so than his mother. From the time he was about 12 to 16, he pretty much just hated me. like, and it drove me crazy. Not so much they hated me. Look, I understand teenage angst as much as the best guy. I just hated the way he would like talk to me, because I want to strangle him. And he became a lot closer with his mom, which is fine, you know. But now that he's getting ready to leave, now he actually talks to me and stuff again, and that just makes me. I'm like, why couldn't you just keep hating me until you left? Maybe I won't feel so bad. uh, yeah, what are you gonna do? He's a good kid. He's an only child though, and he's very good at being an only child. Like he has no problem being by himself and like keeping himself busy and ignoring people. He drives me crazy sometimes. Cabrera's 500th career home run. How old are your boys, John? Hunter Green rookie. Wander's first home run. Well, going back to what we were saying before, Chris, get out there and get your mom a present. Doesn't have to be anything big, but make sure you got something more than bacon for her. Else you're gonna hear it somewhere down the line. 26, 20, and 17. Yeah. Wow, 26, really? Ugh. Not that that's a bad thing. I just can't imagine my son at 26. So is your 17-year-old graduating this year, John? Nick Gordon. Benintendi. Torkelson rookie. Team Benz. Man, I bet you had some interesting days, and when those kids were younger, man, they must have beat the hell out of each other. Kevin Sheets, rookie performer. The National Guard, really? Did any of your other were any of your other boys in the service, or were you in any of the service or in the service when you were younger? Aaron Hicks on number. Josh Donaldson. National Guard to help pay for college after that, or as a career, like service as a career. And Nathaniel Lowe for the Rangers. 254 of 373. They came and worked. Maybe out of school. So I have no idea where he got the idea from. Oh, that's okay. Jorge Mateo. All righty. That's our last 4 boxes of Heritage High number. All right. I want to thank everyone for joining us this evening. As always, I couldn't do this without you guys, and I truly, truly do appreciate it. If you're not in any of our other breaks this evening, please stay safe, stay healthy out there. We'll be here all weekend with lots of cool new stuff. So come and check us out if you would. And bear with me for 1 sec. Put a hit recap together. All righty, you got it, John. All right, we're doing hit recap for 2022 Topps Heritage third case of break number 4. We had a buyback box topper, Felix Milan for the Mets. Variations. We had a Hunter Green rookie image variation. We had the Eloy image variation and the Javi color swap variation. Jackie Bradley Jr. to $9.99. Mackenzie Gore, a rookie, to $6.73. Kershaw to $6.73. And or wait, was that one? No, that one was $3.73. Sorry, $3.73. Nathaniel Lowe to $3.73. Kutch Clubhouse Collection for the Brew Crew. Corbin Burns also for the Brew Crew. Jared Kelenic for Seattle. And then we had this tasty little guy, Spencer Torkelson, Real One autograph for the Tigers. All right, guys, again, thanks so much for joining me. We'll be back in 5 with Holiday. Have a great night. Take care. Bye.